Yes, it's DJ Mike Styles Hero Rotation Mix Show. And I have on the line at this time no other than actress, singer, Melba Moore. How you doing?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for having me.
No problem at all. And so before we get started, I just want to ask you, as far as first, I want to thank you for taking time out to actually do this interview, and I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, definitely appreciate that. So, let me ask you this: as far as to get people familiar, you come from a background of musicians. Your mother, father, stepfather. What was it like growing up around so much music?
Well, in the beginning, my mother was a single parent, so there was no music. I didn't even know I could sing until I was about 10 years old. My mother married my stepfather, and they had a musical act together, and my stepfather had a son and a daughter, so then I had a sister and a brother. We moved from New York City to Newark, New Jersey, and we had, like a live band rehearsing in our living room, so it wasn't like no music too. Music was the centerpiece of our family, but from that time on, we were just totally immersed in music. My stepfather made all of us take piano lessons, so then I got really intimately involved with music. And by the time I got to be, high school age, I had already decided, I didn't know if I had any talent or not, but I wanted to be in music. I caught a fever.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. And you definitely, for years and years, I can stay there with you, and you're doing what you're doing. So that's definitely a blessing. Yeah. Definitely a blessing. So what keeps you singing and loving what you do? What keeps you motivated?
Well, I really think I'm beginning to see, especially as it's becoming such a long time, something happens to me and to the people when I sing. And they treat me differently after the song.
Wow.
So it kind of keeps me addicted. And I don't know, I can't say that I sing so well, but there's something that happens that connects. And I'm sure it has to do with the songs that I've chosen to sing that connect with people, that makes them feel a certain way, makes a difference in their lives. But that keeps me coming back.
No, okay, definitely. I understand that, and it's definitely, you do good music, and you always has done good music, so that's definitely a blessing. So, So let's tell us about your new album, Forevermore. I love the title. So tell the people a little bit about your new album that you have out.
Okay, DJ. Now, have you heard any of it yet?
Oh yes.
Okay. All right. Well then, let me describe just a couple of the cuts. I think it's very diverse. There's a lot of quite different music. I would say that overall it feels like very, very beautiful, mellow, urban, contemporary R&B style music. The music is fantastic and beautiful and sweet and groovy and funky and
yes, definitely
sexy and pretty, and it's danceable, and it's great music. I think the songwriters and producers use my voice in a wonderful way. Like, for instance, It's My Time Again is kind of maybe reminiscent of what I've always done with the big, loud, long, high notes.
Right.
And, basically saying, everything's going to be all right. Don't give up. It's your time,
Right.
Very positive and inspirational. But then there's a duet on there with George Pettis, who's one of the songwriter-producers, that says, Make It Last Forever. Well, I don't even recognize myself. That voice is so low and so sultry and so sexy.
Yes.
But it's beautiful. I didn't know I had that voice. There's another song called How Sweet It Is, where it's a sweet, beautiful, moderate tempo love song. It's very, very, very romantic. But the way he used my high voices is kind of coming in and out of the melody and riffing and just ad-libbing throughout it all, which
right.
I've never used my voice like that before.
Wow, and that's amazing, because I said you're a legend in this, and you're saying that the way they use your voice is different than you used it before, which is very, like I said, I heard the song, and I'm actually going to play it later, How Sweet It Is, and I can tell the difference in the voice. So
Yes.
definitely. It's they're gonna love it. Everybody, if they haven't downloaded it, they definitely gonna love it. And like you mentioned, you go from slow to fast. Like Let's Dance. I'm also gonna play that. Also, that's a fast. That's an up tempo song. So you kind of did both fast and slow.
Right. And that, in terms of using my voice, it's not a lot of range and stuff, because I think the main thing is for you to get into the groove and go ahead and dance. It's not for me to show you that I could sing.
Right, exactly. Definitely. So we're actually in New York City, and I see that on this weekend, the 28th of May, you're going to actually be at the Metropolitan Room, in New York. So,
Yes.
how do you like performing? How is it to perform in New York?
Well, I want you people to come on down there and see me.
Yes.
It's a beautiful, beautiful room, and the address is 34 West 22nd Street, between 5th and 6th Avenue. My show's going to be at 7 p.m., and I want you all to call down there and get tickets. Can I get a number?
Yeah, sure. Definitely give the number out.
Okay, it's 212-206-0440. 212-206-0440. And there, it's very intimate. It's very it's a little supper club. Well, they have little snacks. It's not like supper, but it's a cabaret style, very small stage. And I'm going to introduce maybe one or two songs from the CD, but primarily it will be a lot of things from like tributes that I do to Sarah Vaughan or Ella Fitzgerald, or some of my Broadway things, and then just some songs where everybody sing along and have fun.
Yes, definitely. And like I said, that's May 28th, and you're in New York, even New Jersey, wherever you are, come to New York. And definitely, I know it's going to be a great, great show. Unfortunately, myself, I'm going to be out of town, unfortunately. But if I was in town, I definitely would be there. But
okay,
I know it'd be a beautiful.
Well, tell your friends to come.
Oh, yes, definitely. I definitely will do that, definitely. So Miss Moore, I'm going to call you Miss Moore, respectfully.
Okay, that's fine.
Traveling comes with a line of work. How do you balance everything?
I get a lot of help. I have a great manager in Ron Richardson, and as we put projects together, we get groups of people that do each project. So each person has their own department to take care of.
Okay.
So because you can't do it all yourself. It's a lot to do. Just the social networking. So that's getting to be a full-time job for a couple of people, because the social networking, first of all, itself is expanding. So you need somebody to really stay on top of it. I got a great team.
That's good. That's what you need. Definitely have a good team behind you, and that keep you going, so you know what you have to do, but they have to do what you have to do. So that's very, very good. Definitely.
Right.
So not only are you a singer, but you're an actress, stage, television, movies. Several weeks ago, I watched The Fighting Temptations. Let me ask you this. How was it like working with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Beyonce in this classic movie?
Well, thank goodness it was a comedy, because we laughed the whole time. And it was a whole bunch of really, really good people. I mean, the music was just outrageous. I mean, the movie opened with Ann Nesby and Shirley Caesar singing a duet. Can you imagine that?
Oh, man. Wow. Legends. Yes.
Crazy. And you all know how Beyonce dances and sings, all right? And you know how Cuba Gooding is such a great, great, great actor. And, of course, he's a great comedic actor, but he's a great athlete. He can do, like, flips just standing still.
Wow. Yes.
So, I mean, the talent was amazing.
Exactly. And I love the movie. And I love you. Like I said, you being in there, and it was a good movie. Like I said, definitely a classic movie.
Yeah.
So definitely.
Good comedy movie.
Yes. So do you see yourself doing anything on the big screen again?
Oh, absolutely. We're just getting started. But I feel like my centerpiece, my anointing, the thing that, I don't know, there's just something charismatic about singing the career, the whole area, the whole world. I want that to be the centerpiece, and this is a really wonderful time to get a fresh start, because I can use my voice differently. The music is different than it has been. And in the past, music has always been my centerpiece, and then theater and other movies, television always came out of it. So I think that's what's going to happen again.
Yes, definitely. Like I said, that soulful voice, you definitely have it, and definitely inspiration, and you've been doing this for a long time. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to have you back, and
Thank
definitely it's my pleasure to have you on. Let me ask you this. I know now, like you said, they have the social media sites now. So tell the people as far as how they can follow you and find out what you are doing.
Thank you. Yes. Well, first of all, let me tell you where you can get Forevermore, the new CD. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on CD Baby and Amazon.com. And pretty soon we're going to have some hard copies available. And of course, you can go on melbamore.com, my official website, and Facebook for me is Melba and the number 1. If you want to friend me. And I know I'm on Twitter too, but I don't remember my
It's
my
Twitter.
handle, my moniker.
Okay. No, it's the same thing, Melba Moore 1. So because I'm following you actually, so
Okay, thank you.
no problem. So once again, I want to thank you for coming by Hotline Radio and taking time out your busy schedule. And once again, if this coming weekend on the 28th, you want to plug that one more time, where you're going to be at?
Absolutely. On this Saturday, May 28th, I'll be appearing at the Metropolitan Room at 34 West 22nd Street, and that's between 5th and 6th Avenue. The show is at 7 p.m. And if you want to call for tickets, you can call 212-206-0440. And thank you so much.
No
Y'all
problem.
come on.
Oh yes, definitely. So once again, continued success to you and blessings to you, and I thank you again for coming by Hotline Radio. All right, and you have a good night. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yes, that was Miss Melba Moore, legendary singer, actress. Like I said, you need to check her out. She got a website, melbamore.com. See what she's going to be in your town. Like I said, she's going to be here in New York on the 28th, May 28th. So make sure you get those tickets and check her out. She's got a nice album out. She's going to do some cuts from there. I'm going to actually play a couple of cuts from the new album, Forevermore. So sit back, relax. I'm here at 8 o'clock. And this is the Heavy Rotation Mix Show with DJ Mike Styles. Let's go.
Every time that I see your face, it gives me such a warm embrace. Your touch is like my heart on fire. My passion is your desire. Daydreaming how our love was soar, just sweeter than the night before. This love is one to adore, and it keeps me coming back for more. How sweet it is to be loved by you, each and every day. How sweet it is to be loved by you, each and every day. How sweet it is to be loved by you, each and every day. How sweet it is to be loved by you, each and every day. I love you in the morning, I love you in the evening. No matter what time it is, it's gonna be special, babe. It's your night, but you're making it mine, boy. Woke up this morning with a smile, haven't felt this way in such a while. How sweet it is to be loved by you, each and every day. How sweet it is to be loved by you, each and every day. How sweet it is to be loved by you, each and every day. How sweet it is to be loved by you, each and every day.
Yeah, that was Miss Melba Moore. How Sweet It Is from her new album, Forevermore. Definitely get that on iTunes.